Hi everyone, welcome to our 11th episode of Would You Rather with the chairman of the board. I am Tyler.
And I'm Danny.
Yeah, we kind of relocated. As you've seen some of our other videos, got our new location in, and we decided to start filming again with you guys, and we're going to start doing our videos in our control situation. Hopefully you saw our other videos where we went out and asked public, the strangers, what they thought. Thanks for their responses. Do appreciate all of them participating. And we'll most likely be doing that again because it was a lot of fun, and it went rather well, and people were so quick to forthcome with the information that we needed. And actually, they were really quick on their answers.
I know. It was kind of upsetting. Like,
we debated so hard about some of these subjects.
And they were just like so quick, and I just was very not
I was a little
happy.
brokenhearted with some of them. But nonetheless, they still gave us some great footage, and it was quite entertaining.
Yeah.
So I guess we should jump into it right away.
That sounds good to me, man. I'm ready.
All right.
So what's our first Would You Rather for the day today?
Our first Would You Rather for today is: would you rather receive $80,000 right now or $8 million in 2028? So $80,000 right now or $8 million in 9 years.
Okay. So $80,000 today. Like they come and knock on my door. And
like right when this
here's
is
a
done,
suitcase.
they give you a suitcase, and it looks like a lot. You think it's gonna be a lot, and they open it. It's not that much because lady.
Can I request how it comes to me though?
It's either pennies or a large check. You either get a bunch of pennies or a large check.
Ooh, the pennies sound good. I mean, who knows? In 9 years, the world could be over, and then $8 million.
You've been holding out. Yeah, you could be holding out.
Garbage.
I mean, or in 9 years, you could be so well off, and things have done so well that $8 million. I mean, although it's still a large amount of money, it's like, yeah, but I could have used $80,000 back then. That got me out of this hole, and no, I'm good now.
Yeah, I mean, I'd take $8 at this point.
Yeah, I'd take $8 this minute.
Yeah. But if I'm gonna pick, I'm gonna go $80,000 right now.
$80,000 today, right?
Today, right now, I'll take it. What about you?
I'd take the $8 million.
Damn.
Because the way I would look at it is my reasoning is that nothing would change for me. My life would stay the same. But I know that down the line on this race, I'm going to get a substantial amount of change. Call it a known inheritance or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to get $8 million down the road. So for right now, I'm going to keep on my grind and keep working as hard as I am and keep saving for the things I want and doing the things I want. But I would know there's $8 million down the road.
My biggest thing is that because of the unpredictability of life and like you don't know what could happen to you in 9 years, and you probably won't because you're in excellent health and whatever, but you could die before that. And I would hate to be like...
So you want your 20% is what you're saying?
I want my 20%, and I was just hoping you would take your $80,000.
Just for those who don't know, Danny and I had this long-running
agreement.
Deal. It's a deal. We made this deal over Taco Bell. Is that if either one of us comes to a substantial amount of money, like a lottery winning, something that we didn't work for, but we were just given.
Yeah.
Outside of family passing inheritance, but like lottery winning or some big deal like that, or finding a suitcase on the street with millions of dollars, we've always had the 20% rule where the other person will get 20%. And that way we can never be friends again. Give you 20%, send you on your way. No, it's so 20%, so the other person has some money to spend and have fun with, but the other person the person who found it or got it, received it, can move forward in life and do some stuff, and there's not like a awkward severing ties with money. So that's where the 20% rule comes in. $8
million
in 9 years.
Dumb.
So, jumping into our next one. We're going to go with number 2. It is, would you rather never be able to use a car again or never be able to walk again? Now, I think there's an asterisk on this, is that you don't have any, I guess it's like there's a physical debilitating thing that stops you from doing these things. Let's just say that.
Okay.
So you can't drive, you can never use a car again. I'm sorry. It's never be able to use a car again. That's not just driving. That means passenger.
Okay.
So you can never be in a car again.
Okay.
Or you can never, would you rather never be able to walk again? Now, that being said, I think you can use public transportation. I think that's only fair. And both of the examples. So you can basically not have a car, not like, so you know, hey, Danny, come pick me up. I mean, I can't, I'm not allowed to be in cars ever again. Or you can't, once you hit your front door, you can't walk outside. You have to drag yourself or wheel or something.
The Yeah, there's like really no debate. I mean, I've been doing it for so long anyways. Even though like I still like riding cars and stuff like that, but like I would rather not be in a car again. Like not use a car again.
So you'd rather give up the ability to use the car?
Yeah.
Me too.
Hands down.
Yeah, that one's much easier to come up with.
Like because I go to the gym. I mean, especially to go from like walking my entire life to just not walking anymore.
Yeah.
Like I know people do it and I know they adjust and they're like some of the strongest people on the planet. Mm-hmm. But like I don't know, dude. That would be really hard.
I don't think I can ever get just being able to use my legs. It's the same as you. Like I wouldn't be able to go. Like I just you can take an airplane, you can go places. I just can't.
At least not voluntarily either.
Right.
Like, if something were to happen to me and I lost use of my legs, then that's different. But like to be like, nope, don't want to walk anymore. Like that's ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, you're able to walk around your house, but say you hit your door, your every muscle in your leg cramp up and you can't move. Like, nah, F that. All right, so moving on to our third one.
Okay, so let's recap real quick.
All right.
I'm taking $80,000.
I'm taking $8 million in 9 years.
And we're both giving up the ability to ride in cars.
Right. Okay. So let's go ahead and finish up our episode with this third one.
Number 3.
Our next one is, would you rather have a cell phone that either has a long battery life but calls get dropped constantly, or has perfect reception all the time but dies quickly? So you have a phone that, I'm sure we've all had the phone that died quickly because the battery got synced over time.
Yeah.
So you have the phone that dies super fast. We'll say you get like 30 seconds of call time and maybe like 2 or 3 text messages, and that's it. And then it dies and it has to be plugged back in.
Right.
Or you have the phone that has amazing battery life. We'll say it's like one of the newer ones. It lasts 3 or 4 days. But it's just horrible reception. So you're walking around with a glorified calculator in your pocket.
Yeah.
Basically.
That's pretty tough. I do use my phone a lot for different stuff. But like, there's such a vast, like, how am I going to say this? There's such a vast way of communication nowadays. And especially like this particular phone, you could like hook up to Wi-Fi.
Bad reception.
But I mean, still, like, are we talking just cell reception, or are we talking about overall reception?
Overall reception. Like, let's say the Wi-Fi has it drops the Wi-Fi constantly. So you can be like, every time you make a phone call, you know that within 20 seconds of making that phone call, it's going to drop. Every time you're on a website, it'll load at the first page, but the second you click the next page, it will not load.
Oh, that would suck for certain websites that I visit.
Facebook.
When I want to go to different pages.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So I would have to say that I would probably take the phone that had amazing battery life but horrible reception, because I could deal with, like I said, 20 or 30 second phone calls and like just call in a second and go through like, hey, I'm on my way, or hey, I'm not gonna make it, click.
No, we had a baby, it's a boy.
Bob had a baby, it's a boy. Keep it short and stuff, or like, I get 2 text messages a day and the rest are constantly trying to send.
I'd have to agree. I'm gonna say that I would take a phone with really great battery, but like very little reception, just because I would not want to be like constantly having to go, I need to charge my phone. Yeah. I have friends that are like that, and it's just like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Unplug for a bit, bro. Tap into the real ether.
All right, everyone.
That's it for the episode.
That was a fun episode of like brain teasers. Okay, so to sum it all up,
recap.
Danny would take the 80,000. I'd take the 8 million in 9 years. We both agreed that
we're gonna not ride in cars.
We're not gonna ride in cars, so that we kept our abilities walking.
F cars.
Yeah, and then
including the band The Cars.
Yeah, and then and the movie.
Yeah,
and the movie Cars.
All 3 of them.
And then our last one, the one we just did, is we'd rather take the cell phone with the long battery life, incredibly long battery life, but horrible reception.
Yeah. And once again, don't call me, text me, because I'm not gonna answer.
So, that being said, thank you very much, everyone, for watching.
Thank you guys for watching. Remember, as always, if you haven't done it so yet, like, subscribe, share this with your friends, share it with your family, share it with the enemies. Whatever gets us views, we'll take it.
Early on in the video, you should see a poll that popped up asking you the first question and see where you stand on that. Actually, in all of our videos, all of our Would You Rathers are there, so don't be afraid to answer those. We actually keep those polls in mind, and we'll be bringing those in later on in the series to kind of see where everyone stands. And also, feel free to comment below.
Yes, I was just about to say that. In the comments below, if you have your own Would You Rathers, something we haven't done yet, or something you talk about with your friends, please post them so we can use them in future episodes. And keep your eyes out, because you never know, we could bring a special guest, and that might be you.
Yep.
To come and sit on our couch and
deliberate.
Talk between me and Tyler as we talk hot breath into your face.
Hot breath.
I'm gonna eat a lot
and
of
also keep an eye out on the streets, because we are starting to do our Would You Rathers.
We're getting more mobile,
and so we have more people. We're actually asking the people on the streets, so don't be afraid to jump in, chime in. We're doing different areas, different locations.
Call us Boost, because we're gonna be so mobile.
That being said, thank you for tuning in to Chairman of the Board with another episode of Would You Rather. I am Tyler.
And I'm Danny.
And you stay bored out there, everybody.